to all. As we begin this summer season and come to the end of June, let's hope that the kids have a great summer and it doesn't go too fast. Yesterday's gospel, Jesus tells us, fear no one. In a world basically filled with fear, that's quite a challenge. But it brings to mind, for me, one of my favorite Mark Twain quotes, where he says, I have spent most of my life worrying about things that never happened. Isn't that a true statement for all of us? And with this, we have to really admit that our minds work in strange ways. In psychology, we call it the monkey mind, which comes up with all kinds of thoughts that are fearful and can cause us anxiety. But we must remind ourselves that they're just thoughts. They're not real. We must struggle to say that to ourselves, that this is a thought, this is not real, and when something real happens, that's difficult, I'll deal with it at that time with God's grace. And thus, I'm going to try to stay in the moment right now with what is real. That's one way to sort of control the monkey mind and our fears. Since fear is an important human emotion that can help protect us from danger and prepare us to take action, but it can also lead to longer lasting feelings of anxiety if we worry too much about that which isn't real. We need not to give emotional food or charge to these thoughts and become attached to them. I love what Richard Rohr says about fear, and I think he took it from some other writer, but he said what fear really means, it's an acronym for false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. So one way to deal then is to recognize when our monkey mind is trying to take over. We have to stop that thought, tell ourselves it's not real, get involved in something else, take a walk, take part in a hobby, do mindful meditation, which is very helpful, just focusing on our breath. And every time our mind wanders, just bringing our awareness back to breath. That's exceptionally helpful. Just remember Mark Twain, what he said. I have spent most of my life worrying about things that never happened. And what Richard Rohr said, that fear is an acronym for false evidence appearing real. Have a good day, everyone.